this is the Brendan Brown's Virtual World of Knowledge. The thumbnail, yes, does not go with the title, but here are some things you should do to really make yourself stop worrying about other people and how to stop caring about others. What you need to do is you just need to calm yourself down, stop stressing, stop getting hyped up, stop worrying about what other people think. You can only be you, and you are the only person on this world that can do things. See, the problem is with people is just that everyone judge others because of this, because of that, because of this, because of that. Well, who cares about that? Because this is your life, this is what you do. Who gives a darn about what people want to do? Do you think me as Brendan Brown care? Yes, I understand you. Yes, you're probably like, oh, what about my uncle? What about this? What about that? What about that? I understand you. I used to be that type of person too. I used to worry about what people think, especially during the pandemic last year. But 2021 taught me, to really just start to be more serious and have things more in my own way, but not be too egotistical or too narcissist, but learn to tell people that you're not a doormat. And for myself, not to be a doormat. And that's what I want you guys to be. See, people always like to give you strategies, YouTube videos about things of how to do it. Yes, I'm making a YouTube video too. But honestly, the number one way to stop caring about others is just be you. Be different. Be yourself. Be whatever your name is who's watching this YouTube video. Be you. Or be blank. Blank. Whoever first and last name is. Be you. Because if you be you, things will be better. You just gotta learn that things won't always go your way, but that doesn't stop you from being you. See, God made you for a reason. God knows why He wanted you to be you. And so whatever passion, purpose you have on this earth, you do it because this world is just full in a whole society circle. Everyone's in their own route going to what society goes to. They go to society route instead of go their own route. And you don't see that much people like us who are so creative. The only time you really see us creative folks like me who actually loves being passionate about what they love doing and doing things and working for their passions are YouTubers like me and other people, and also people on social media, because that's where you can find the most creative people if you think of it. Because in real life you can't find that much people, especially where I'm at. You can't find people who are creative. There's too much people who are so all this and that, all that and that, all that and that. I understand. Y'all want a normal job, but there are some people out there who just want to work their passions and their dreams and doesn't want to work an average 9 to 5 job. Because working like that is not good, especially for the human brain. You just gotta sit at a desk all day and do that, or do this and that, or stand up all day, or do this. Can't that be boring? And I mean, yeah, can't that be boring? You should work something that you love doing. You should be being a speaker if you want to be a speaker. Be a YouTuber if you want to be a YouTuber. Be an artist if you want to paint. Be an artist if you want to rap. Be any type of comedian you want to be. Be something you love to be. Do you. And people like to get very controversial and fussy at this, but I always say this, you shouldn't go the narrow path. You should go the wide path. Yes, you're probably like, Brendan, what is wrong with you? Brendan, what is wrong with you? Brendan, what's wrong with you? Brendan, what's wrong with you? I'm explaining is that you go the wide path to a variety of ideas instead of going the narrow path where you can only go one route, and that's the average 9 to 5 life where you suffer and retire and then you die, and you never could experience that wonderful time you ever wanted as a young person from your 20s to 40s. So which route do you want to go? The wide route where you can find a bunch of passions, or the narrow route where you're going to have to go through a narrow 9 to 5 job and live that horrible life? Which one? I think I would go the wide path because, hey, I'm passionate about what I love doing. I have a podcast. You can look at that. The link's down below. I have a YouTube channel that I'm doing right now that you're watching. And also, you guys are my audience. Y'all my best buddies. You'll always be my bestest, closest buddies, because honestly, I don't take you guys for granted. I'm excited that you're looking at this video if you are, because you're learning something, and I want you to learn something in life, that you have a purpose, and no one can take it from you. Here's another thing I want to tell you. Don't get confused with constructive criticism, because there are people out there that can give you constructive criticism, which is good, but it could be a little bit polarizing, and sometimes they may give out destructive criticism. So it really depends. Make sure you listen carefully before you just go head on and fuss at them about defending your passion or whatever, because you could be wrong. Because it's stupid for me to say, oh, you guys should leave your 9 to 5, go work your passion. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to take your time and then work your way up, so that by the time your passion or whatever you're doing makes more money than your 9 to 5, then you can leave it immediately. Brings me to another thing is that sometimes you guys may fail, and it could be your passion, it could not be your passion, and sometimes y'all care about what others think because of that. Don't stress out because of that, because that's where people get messed up. Stop stressing out because of that. Just because you fail doesn't mean that's the last. Sometimes failing can help you learn better because you'll do better in the long run. Keep on practicing. Keep on pushing at what you love doing, what you're passionate about. Because, like I always say, practice does not make perfect. Practice makes progression or progress. And like I said, it's very informative for you to know that because you have got to know that you can. And this is why I always petition for you to always start young. Like if you're a teenager like me, if you're me, a teenager, 15 or even younger, start now on your passions. If you know what you want to do, because I don't want you to just go out here and say, I'll make a YouTube channel, I'll make a podcast. No, don't do that. If you are passionate about it, do it. But if you're not passionate about it and you don't like it at all, don't do it. But I'm not saying don't quit, because if you want to try it out, try it out. Because sometimes trying things can really help you in the long run.